Lord. Lamb is like a sacrificing, basically flock or animal, man, that people did to sacrifice for sins. And what did the Lord do? He sacrificed himself, number one, for the sins and iniquities of the children of Israel. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, so he's the sacrificing lamb. That's why he's the lamb. Okay, it says, and me shall make war with the lamb, and the lamb shall overcome them. So the Lord's gonna overcome this beast, man. This beast is all these nations, basically Satan in a bunch. That beast, that red beast, that deceived the whole world, man. All right, artificial intelligence, the Terminator, all that shit with the artificial robots, all that shit. They doing all this shit to fight against the Most High. All right, all they G6 and fighter jets and all that shit. All when they talk about the war in heaven, that's what's going to take place, man. All right. It says, "These shall make war with the Lamb." This is in Revelation 17 and 14. Shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of lords, the kings of kings, and they that are with him are called chosen and faithful. Right? Ultimately, it's elect. You can't be faithful if you didn't have faith. And on top of that, faith ain't gonna get you saved alone, man. You have to be chosen. All right? That's why the Lord said, many are called, but few are chosen. So a lot of people have been called, but very few have been chosen, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Rashah, man. That's why we humble ourselves to give glory to the Lord, because at the end we can do all this, but if we ain't chosen, we fucked. You see what I'm saying? But what it say? Work out your own salvation with trembling and fear. Okay? So that's what we out here. This is what we seeking for, man, to give glory and praise to the Most High. Because it's our reasonable service to make ourselves a living sacrifice, man. All right, to prophesy this word, okay? And to pretty much confess and to profess the prophecies, man, in the times that's at hand, man. All right? Verse 15. And he said to me, the waters which thou sawest was a whore, which is America. Babylon the Great is that whore. All right? Why? Because it says, and the waters which thou sawest was the whore that sitteth our people. Right? So the waters, when we talk about the waters, that's talking about people. All right? It's talking about nations. And America is one of the top nations, number one, because America is the trade dollar. So all the other nations have to bow the knee to America for any type of trade, currency, imports, exports to any resources all around the world, man. All right? And that's why America's in division now. All right? Because the American dollar is finna bust. It's finna fluctuate, man. All right? It's finna crash. And when the dollar crashes, that's when America's gonna fucking crash, man. All right? It's just that simple, man. All right? Because it's already $1 trillion in debt. They were saying something, it's like America, debt goes up, they print about $180,000 a second or some shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous, man. All right, but we don't put our faith and trust in here, so we not, you know what I'm saying? We not in despair over the American dollar, man. All right, we didn't build our treasures here. We built our treasures in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, we got stock in the kingdom of heaven, and Lord willing, it pay off very handsomely, everlasting, incorruptible. Okay, reward, man. It says, Revelation 17 and 15, and he said unto me, the waters which thou saw was the whore sitteth, are people and multitude and nations and tongues, right? So nations with people speaking different languages, that's what tongue means. It goes back to language. Nations talk about ethnicities. Nations, the Lord didn't make nations off of skin color. Nations are off of ethnicities, which also goes back to bloodline that goes back to men. Every nation, every people has a father. All right, and the father is basically the beginning of the seed or the beginning of the nation that's the company. All right, nations in multitudes. All right, verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou saw upon the beast. So all these other nations, all these Arabian nations, Turkey, Russia, who else? Iran, Syria, you know, all these other nations, like it say here, the 10 horns which thou saw upon the beast shall hate the whore and shall make the whore desolate and naked. Of course, Israel is a part of that whore as well. Right? It says, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So that her is talking about that whore, man. All right? That whore that's the false gods and whore that drunk the blood of the prophets, man. All right? That whore, which is America, man, that push all these abominations, that transgress laws or literally contradict the laws of the Most High, where men can lie with men. Okay? Men adore themselves in woman apparel. Women adore themselves in men appear. Okay? They advocate and advertise death. They advocate and advertise everything that's against the commandments of the Most High. Idolatry, fornication, all right, murder, lies, deceit, idolatry. All these things is highly praised to this day. You know? Michael Jordan got a motherfucking statue. Allen Iverson just got a fucking statue. All this shit is idolatry. All right? All these things is idolatry. People wearing crosses. People serving white Jesus and all this stuff that's not the truth. All right? So it's a lot of lies, man. And if you live by a lie, the truth is what live on. All right? A lie basically gets exposed and a lie becomes of nothing, man. Shalom, shalom.
Right, shalom. How you been?
All right?
Con.
Sticking to it. What's up?
Shalom.
It says here, and he said unto me, the waters which thou saw, with the horse sitteth are people and multitudes and nations and tongues. And it's 10 horns, and that shows you the spirit, man. The Lord have his men out here, man. The Lord have his brethren out here pushing and teaching his word, man. The Lord of the Spirit is out here, man. We are a small part of the sign of things that's here and the things to come, man. The Lord ain't gonna give you coming today and give you the whole breakdown, man. The Lord been giving you signs since the beginning. The Lord himself said one stone shall not sit upon another, man. To all these things that come to pass. All right? The Lord say, hey, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, you see what I'm saying? That's when these things are going to come past. You got to have the Gentiles prophets be fulfilled. The spirit of the prophets subject to the prophets, those things have to be fulfilled. All right? The mark of the beast, that's something that has to be fulfilled. All right? Lamentations, mournings, and woes. All right? Great awakening. All right? That's all these things that have to be exposed. For us waking up in the land of our captivity, man. All right? Giving glory and praise to the Most High, man. All right? That's the times that we in. What's up,
what's up, man?
Good? What's going on? We out here teaching the Bible.
Can I record?
Can you record?
Yeah.
Not really. You can really just listen. I mean, we got videos on Instagram and stuff like that. Recorded. The hungry shall be filled on the IG. Let me show you real quick. Hey, because they lie and tell us that who we call God or who they call Jesus, they say that he's a white man. But really in the Bible, they say that he's a black man. So the Lord, he looked like you. The Lord, you got forefathers of Abraham. You ever read the Bible? You know Abraham, you know Isaac and Jacob. Have you ever read the Bible before? Well, our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they were servants of the Lord. They were so-called black men like us. They served the Lord. And the Lord promised them that he was going to make us rich and make us kings upon the earth. But the Lord gave us commandments that we shouldn't be out here killing each other. We shouldn't be out here robbing and stealing from each other, man. We should die in marriage and love our women. We should love us. We should serve God, serve money, and all the other shit that our people serve. And because we didn't do it, the Lord put us in slavery. When you see groups and stuff like that put us under these people, they made their God white and all that, it's because we went against our Heavenly Father. But we come to the time where the Lord is going to lift us up, and the Lord feels like we're going to listen. The Lord is giving us the spirit to, let me pull up this page for you. It's right here. Then I got a YouTube page. We got an IG. Alright. Make funny, man. But hey, at the end of the day, man, this is what the Lord wants to do, man. Alright? We are witnesses, man. So if that young brother, if he sees, we know that all these damn people see it.
That's a spirit today too, because earlier today some dude was in line bothering me. He's like, I know I see you somewhere. I just know it. I know you been in a movie. Like, what was this? He see me like, yeah, like I don't know if you get that. Like people be acting like they be regular. They probably seen us out here, but they don't even remember they be seeing us. You know.
Hey, that's the spirit. Hey, because the Most High. Hey, you say you never know who the Most High coming to angels. Even the Lord rebuked the disciples, man. When little children was coming around, he was like, "Oh, shoot, get away!" This Lord, he was like, "Hey, said deny them not, but such is the kingdom of heaven." Now I don't know if that young Israelite was sincere, but Lord willing, he don't understand. He was standing on holy ground, man. That was the realest thing that he probably was ever taught. Like you say, he ain't never
read it at all, man.
At all, but the generation he.
That's why. That's
born,
this.
It's 2024. That little brother was probably born in fucking 2010.
That's the spirit of this place, though. It's like they just try to remove it entirely
They had
to the
that
point
in the
where
book
it's
of
like,
Eli. When he was praying, they like, what the hell is, before he ate in the book of Eli, they
Yeah.
like, what the hell is that? There was no concept of any type of
yeah, that's what they're trying to reach.
Admiration of a higher deity or a higher power.
That's what they want, man.
Everything is carnal. Everything is with the naked eye, man.
They don't want you to believe that anything is beyond the limits of a man, and then they want to have a man above you that's so high above the limits of a regular man that he sees unreachable, so that you end up worshiping men. Because really, to believe in the Most High is to believe that you could go beyond your own limitations as a mortal man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they try to take away, is that because anybody that did the impossible is because they believe. They had to believe in something that was outside of the capability of men. They had to believe in some type of higher power, an ability that was beyond the capabilities of men to create something new. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you wouldn't do anything else outside of the capabilities of a man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way we advance is by doing that, bro.
Right.
So
the Most High gave us our potential. The Lord knows when you create something, you know what you created them to be. You see what I'm saying? The Lord created all things for us, but ultimately for himself. So he know our potential. We don't know it. Honestly, we settling for less. When you say you selling your soul, you really settling for less, man. You really selling your body, your soul for a piece of paper, man. All right? You selling to be less, when the Lord gonna make us gods upon the earth. It was talking about sons of God, man.
Sons of God.
But because we serve the gods of men, we die like men.
Homeborn slave, man.
Yeah. We can't came to these chains of darkness. This is a whole other level that we can comprehend. All that shit, Dragon Ball Z, Hancock, Neo and the Matrix, all that type of stuff is all fabrications of the Bible, man. We'll talk about that in Isaiah the 40th chapter. Talk about that in Isaiah the 60th chapter. All right?
That's what this is, man. Really, this whole system is set up for Israelites, bro. Like, they want to keep us at their level, man. Because only person that could even bring us down to this level is the Most High himself. You know what I'm saying? Or he give the power to somebody else to do it, bro. They can't do it by their own hands, man. That's why it took that many nations to come against us, man. Because if you're Israelite, even if we just treat ourselves, our bodies right, we had clean air and clean water, we'd be so far above everybody else. It would be so noticeable. You know what I'm saying? It would be no mystery to who the children of Israel was. You know what I'm saying?
Even on this lower state, we still a slaughtered earth. It ain't necessarily.
That's what I said.
But we already admire their knowledge.
Yeah, but if they weren't constantly bombarding us with ways to destroy ourselves, our temple, our mind, everything like that, it would be very clear who the children of the Most High were, bro. Because we wouldn't be on their level, man. They have to constantly fuel the system to have us on their level, man. And that's just the way the system is, man.
I had a priest. I was thinking of a priest.
Again, that's why I say it's Israel homeborn slave. You know what I'm saying? Because we're supposed to be gods, and we choose to basically walk around like everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's interesting that Jake, the kid that just came up, didn't know. He said he never read it. At least he was honest. You know what I'm saying? At least with a Jake, usually be scoffing. They be like, "Oh yeah, I done read that. I know everything about it. I know what's going on in there." It's like, okay, yeah, hit me with a few verses, bro. And don't hit me with John 3:16, bro. Hit me with some real scriptures, bro. They can't name one.
And then at the same time, if you said Jake got a short attention span at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just unfortunate. You know, Lord had mercy. He had mercy on, but at the same time, Jake is really a sheep. You see what I'm saying? They just lost. Say our people is destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Our people don't value. They don't prioritize knowledge. They prioritize, you know what I'm saying, tangible things.
The rewards. They prioritize the rewards of knowledge. They don't prioritize the knowledge itself, bro. Like, if you don't care where it come from or how it was made, bro, Jake just care if it's there. You know what I'm saying? That's why a girl will rather get with a trap dude, you know what I'm saying, than a dude that's educated if that trap dude got more. They don't care, bro. All they care about is the end result, bro. Finish line mentality, you know what I'm saying? That's not even just Jake. That's the whole planet, bro. That's why it's going to be so many people switching up when they see the Lord, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're going to switch. That's why the Lord said, hey, you're going to raise up his men in that day. It's the spirit. We're talking about how Jake is the start of the earth.